Hey, this one is a little different from the rest of my content. If you're watching this, chances are you're in a bit of a tough spot. Maybe you've been feeling stuck, drained, or like life just isn't moving in the direction you want. And hey, that's okay. Seriously. No one's got their life completely figured out, no matter what you see on Instagram. But let's talk about it. How do you beat depression? How do you stop procrastinating, get over addiction, or start loving yourself again? Yeah, that's a lot, I know. But trust me, we're going to break it down. You ready? First of all, let me just acknowledge that it's not easy. Depression isn't something you can just snap out of, like, hey, I'll just decide to feel happy today. No, it's tough. It messes with your energy, your motivation, and sometimes it even feels like your brain is playing tug of war with your will to live. But you are not alone in this. Seriously. There are millions of people struggling with the same thing. And the fact that you're here watching this, that's already a sign of strength. So let's talk about how to take a step forward. Here's the core challenge. The hardest part is that we don't just wake up one day with a switch that says, depression off. You've probably tried to push yourself, or maybe you've tried to numb it with distractions like binge watching Netflix or scrolling through Instagram. Been there, done that. But here's the thing, that doesn't work in the long run. It just keeps us stuck in this cycle where we feel bad about feeling bad, and then it spirals and gets worse. But why does this happen? Well, our brains love patterns. They love comfort. And when we're stuck in negative loops, whether that's procrastination, addiction, or self-criticism, we're just feeding the brain what it already knows. The good news is, you can teach your brain new habits. It's not a magic trick, but it's science, baby. Your brain is adaptable. It's like a garden that can grow all kinds of things, even roses from the messiest dirt. Now let's get into some strategies that actually work. First, stop waiting for motivation. It's a myth. Motivation is like the friend who always says, I'll be there in 5 minutes, and never shows up. Instead, start with action. Yes, I'm talking to you, the one who's been saying, I'll do it tomorrow. Today is your tomorrow. Start small. For example, if getting out of bed feels like running a marathon, just set one goal, get dressed. That's it. Get dressed, then sit on your bed for 10 minutes. Boom. You've already beaten the first hurdle. If you feel like it, do a little more, but no pressure. Second is to set realistic goals. Listen, you don't need to cure your depression in 1 week or run a marathon tomorrow. You need small wins. Celebrate the little victories. Got out of bed? Awesome. Took a shower? Incredible. Answered one email? You're on fire. Write down 3 things you're proud of each day. It builds momentum. Trust me. Third, tackle procrastination by changing your environment. This is huge. If you're working from the same couch you've been marathoning Netflix on, your brain is literally trained to think, this is where I relax, not work. Create a designated space where you get stuff done. No distractions, no comfy pillows, just your work zone. If you can't do that, trick your brain by doing one task in a new spot. Go outside, go to a coffee shop, even if it's just a little change of scenery, it can shake things up. Perfect. Now, what about self-love? I know it sounds cheesy, right? But hear me out. Stop being the cruelest person in your life. Stop being an asshole to yourself. You wouldn't talk to a friend the way you talk to yourself, would you? You're allowed to be nice to yourself. Look in the mirror and say something good. Sounds weird. Yeah, it does, but it works. Try it. You might even feel a little awkward. But hey, your brain needs practice at this too. And last but not least, don't be afraid to ask for help. Whether it's friends, family, or a professional. There's no shame in reaching out. You don't have to do this alone, and there's no medal for suffering in silence. So here's the deal. Take one small step today. Whether it's getting out of bed and getting dressed, setting a tiny goal, or reaching out to someone, one step, that's it. Do that and come back tomorrow to take another. Remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. You're not going to beat everything overnight, but every small victory adds up. Every action counts. And soon you'll look back and realize you've climbed mountains, one tiny step at a time. Now, if you're feeling good about this, I want you to hit that like button. Share this with someone who needs it, and leave a comment telling me what small step you're going to take today. We're all in this together, and trust me, this is just the beginning. Believe in yourself.